Guys, we're back again. We are the authors of Kinetic. I'm Greg here, Raymond.
And I'm Last Manish.
Alright, so this time in our reviews, we're going to talk about Hydrokinesis.
You mean the ability to manipulate water?
Water, yes.
A little bit of H2O, a little bit of agua, a little bit of the clear, beautiful, bountiful thirst quencher.
The thirst quencher. Also with Hydrokinesis comes
Watering hole.
Cryokinesis. There's
The
silent.
ability to control the temperatures of water and also ice itself.
Yes, that's right. So let's kick it off. Notable hydrokinetics. Obviously, other than Cassandra Day, Kinetic, the first lines.
You mean effervescent rain?
Effervescent Rain, the one and only.
Well, we can talk about Aquaman.
We can talk about Aquaman. There's Hydro Man from the Spider-Man series.
Oh, Hydroman's a good one.
He is.
Any water type Pokemon out there?
Any water type, but we can't forget about Korra, the latest avatar.
You mean the waterbender herself?
The waterbender herself. So we covered the Pokemon, we've covered the waterbenders. There's so many more people. For cryokinesis, there's obviously Sub-Zero,
Iceman,
so on and so forth. But we're not gonna just list people. We have to get into the basics of hydrokinesis. So what does it mean to be a hydrokinetic?
Alright, so the ability to manipulate water, or H2O as an actual molecule. There's a lot of things that you can do with it. You can use it as water whips and just slash things. You can jet propulsion it, and the harder it hits, the more the harder the water becomes. Because if you jump out of from a tall thing and you hit water, it's gonna feel like concrete. All the water tension and everything like that closes up. Molecules get really close together, and then if it's like solid concrete.
It can punch a hole through steel. It's ridiculous.
So if you send it with such force, you can actually do a lot of damage with it.
Now, some people have to use the water from a source, like Guy from Captain Planet. She can't create water.
No.
She has to find a body of water and then manipulate it. Other people can actually draw it from the atmosphere itself.
Or the clouds, or just the moisture in the air itself, the dew in the grass, everything like that, and just accumulate it that way. Those are some serious
definitely
hydrokinetics here, like Cassandra Day. She's been known to do that.
And a really powerful hydrokinetic can actually manipulate the blood in the human body.
You mean blood bending?
Blood bending, as
the
Avatar
human
made
body
it so.
is made up of what was it, 76% of water?
About 70,
So
76%.
hydrokinetics that are nasty at it can actually manipulate people, either through flight, so they can make themselves fly, or they can actually manipulate the motions of their actual body themselves, only just by manipulating their blood, but also the other water that's inside them.
Making them one of the strongest powers in the known universe.
Absolutely.
So there's that. As long as you're like a carbon-based life form, you probably have some kind of level of water in you.
But what about the weaknesses?
Weaknesses of water. Heat. Heat will evaporate.
It sure will.
Moisture. So there's that. Fire will definitely kind of scorch out water.
Sure will.
Now, on the flip side, just like a electrokinetic is weak against a hydrokinetic would still be weak against an electrokinetic, if that makes sense. Because if you're kind of full of water and someone shoots you with electricity,
it's gonna hurt.
You're gonna feel it. So
if you're manipulating water all day, odds are you're gonna get a little wet. And if you get hit with some electricity, odds are you're gonna get shocked.
Yes. Now, obviously, people who can't draw moisture from the air, if there's no body of water around you, if you're in the Sahara, you're in trouble. So there's that.
There is that, unless you want to slice a cactus open and get some water out of
I
it.
would do it. I would do it, whatever it takes to win.
Is that a Walmart? Water.
Right? Just take the whole goddamn thing. So there's that. If you were a hydrokinetic, what do you think you would do?
I think I would do what Iceman does, only without
just kind of surf around.
Just surf around in a wave of water, kind of like Poseidon. I can't believe we forgot about him.
Poseidon, god of the sea.
God of the sea. I would probably just ride around with just big wave with seahorses behind me.
Giant seahorses.
Giant seahorses, not those little ones. The one giant freaky Godzilla looking seahorses, and then like a trident made out of ice, and I would just be like, I am king.
I would hope to do something really noble. I would go to a third world country and just give water to kids that are.
You want to know how terrible of a person I am? I didn't even think of that.
That's what I would want to do. I would go to some country that's really poor.
Okay, I would do that, but I would show up in my big giant wave, and I'd be like, you can't drink any of this water because I've been inside it.
So that's what we would do with our hydrokinesis. Next week we're going to bring another one, either aerokinesis or geokinesis.
Ooh, some really good ones. Can't wait.
That. And as always, thanks for watching. I'm Greg here, Raymond.
And I'm Laz Manish.
See you next time.
Later.